Here we are in a chloroplast, and inside the chloroplast we have these stacks called, each stack is called a granum. The granum is made out of individual thylakoids stacked on one on top of another. In the membrane of each thylakoid we have a system set up, I should say we, plants have a system set up, to convert sunlight energy into usable chemical energy. Here's how. The photosystems in the membrane, one of them will take in water, use sunlight energy, breaking it apart into hydrogen ions, electrons, and giving off the oxygen we breathe. The next photosystem is still going to take in sunlight, and it's going to use a molecule called NADP. Add a hydrogen to it, put a couple electrons, because of that capacity of being able to hold two negative electrons with these two positive ions together, to make an energy-loaded truck, NADPH. The third thing that happens in the thylakoid membrane is ATP synthase does its job, taking in ADP, making ATP. This is the loaded cellular energy that plants and our cells use. All of this cannot happen without sunlight starting the reaction, so we call these the light reactions. These two loaded energy molecules now leave the thylakoid membrane. They're out in the syrup around the thylakoids called the stroma, and they enter into the Calvin cycle. The Calvin cycle starts out with a molecule called RUBP and takes in the carbon dioxide that we're breathing out all the time. The interaction of those two molecules makes an unstable molecule called PGA. The energy comes in and packs the bonds between PGA, converting it to an energy-rich molecule called G3P. G3P, most of it's going to move on to recycle and reform the starting molecule, RUBP. But one molecule with each turn of the cycle is going to leave to make the building block for plants, glucose, or their polysaccharides, their cell wall material, their starches, and also the lipids. This part of photosynthesis doesn't require light, so we call it the light-independent reactions. Kelvin found out all the chemistry behind it. That's what's also called the Kelvin cycle. All of this together is photosynthesis. And now you know it for the test. Thanks, Lily.